One of the most important aspects of a YouTube video is the thumbnail. Even if your video content is great, if no one clicks it, it doesn't matter. So in this 4-part thumbnail series, I'm going to show you how to make for different styles of thumbnails. Today, we're doing the first one, which is this dramatic and action-packed scene in Minecraft, featuring 3 Minecraft players running away from a warden. This thumbnail effectively conveys a challenge in Minecraft, where the 3 players are running away while the imposing warden in the background hints at a high-stake adventure. This style would definitely attract viewers interested in group gameplay or challenges. By the end of this video, you'll be able to recreate this thumbnail ready to go for your next Minecraft video. And trust me, your thumbnail is the difference between 100 and 100,000 views. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Here are a list of things you'll need. Minecraft, obviously. I'll be using version 1.21. EasyNPC Mod, Essential Mod, Sodium, and Iris shaders. For the shaders I'll be using complementary shaders. Furthermore, I will be using bare bones texture pack along with fresh animations. First, you want to create new world, and name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it Thumbnail Tutorial. Game mode is creative, and world type is default. Go to More and Game Rules, and then scroll down to Spawning and turn them all off. Next, scroll down to World Updates and turn off Do Fire Tick, Do Daylight Cycle, and Do Weather Cycle. And you're all set. Since we want the thumbnail to take place in an ancient city, we do /locate structure ancient city. Click on the coordinates and teleport to it. Change your game mode to spectator mode to easily go towards it. As you can see, it is very dark, so we can do /effect, give your name, night vision, infinite, 1, true. Adding the true will eliminate any potion particles. Now we want to find a suitable spot to take the thumbnail. I've decided that this bridge right here looks good, so I'll choose this spot. Let's go ahead and turn on our bare bones and fresh animations texture pack. Alright, now go to your inventory and click on the right arrow. Take out the edit wand and the move item if you want to move your models later. Click on the second tab and take either the Steve or Alex spawn egg. I will pick Alex since my skin is the slim type. Now, to be realistic, your players will be wearing some armor, and I will take out some armors and tools for all 3 of our players. Next, I would fix up the environment and make it more suitable. After you've finished setting it up, place the model wherever you want. Right-click on the NPCs with your edit wand and click Edit Skin, Player tab, and type in the username of whoever skin you want. Now click Equipment and equip them with armor and tools. For skins, you can also choose a default one they've provided. I will be choosing Sunny here. Again, equip them with armor and tools. I've choose Dan TDM for my last player. Again, equip them with armor and tools. Perfect. Now you want to click on rotation and click lock so that they will keep facing the direction you want them to look at. To pose them, click on pose and go to advanced. I want to give this one a running animation, with her head slightly tilting upwards. Alright, that's perfect. Now let's do the same to Sunny here. I will pose down here a little different to change things up. Remember to always lock rotation first. Alright, this is perfect. Now I don't recommend this, but you can do this if you want. Place down a random spawn egg and click Change Model and Custom, and then search Warden and select it. This is fine, but custom models are not posable and it will have no animation. You can see that this Warden has no heart beating animation. So instead, we can do this command instead. /summon, warden, ~, parentheses no AI, colon, 1B, parentheses. We want it to be silent, so add a comma, silent, colon, 1B. This will give you a warden with a heart beating animation. However, this one is not facing the right direction, so let's kill it. To add rotation, you do comma, rotation, colon, bracket, 0F, bracket. Since this is facing us, we want to turn it 180 degrees. So to do that, instead of putting 0F, we put 180F. And there we go. Now personally, I think this player on the left here is being blocked by the block too much, so I'm going to bring it upwards a little. Go to position and change the Y-axis. There we go. Now set your camera to the angle of the thumbnail and turn on your shaders. I will be using complementary reimagined. I'm on high profile and you want to go to other, world outline. Turn it on and adjust the thickness to 2 and brightness to 2. One last thing to do is turn your FOV down to around 40 or lower. Wait for the warden's heart to glow and click F2 to take a screenshot. Since we have Essential Mod, we can just click on Pictures here, click on your screenshot, click on this share icon on top and copy our picture to our clipboard. Now that's the Minecraft part done. Now head over to your browser and type in photopea.com and it will bring you to this website. Click New Project and change the width to 1920 and height to 1080. Name it whatever you want and click Create. Since you've just copied your picture to your clipboard, you just want to click Ctrl+V to paste it. Now resize your image so it fits. Now here comes the tedious part. Click on the polygonal lasso, select Tool on the left and create an outline of one of your players. This will be tedious, so just be patient. Once you're finished, right-click on the player and select Layer via Copy and you'll get a layer of only the player. Do this to the other two. Make sure when you do it, you're on Layer 1. There, we have all three players on different layers. Now we want the warden's heart to glow, so select the Magic Wand tool and make the tolerance around 75% and then hold Shift while selecting only the glowing parts. Right-click and select Layer via Copy. Now you want to duplicate the layer twice. You will have 3 layers of the warden heart. Select the first one and click Normal here and select Overlay. Go to the second layer and click Normal and select Screen. Now highlight all three by holding Shift and clicking it. Right-click and choose Convert to Smart Object. Now you want to go to the bottom left and click on the Effects tab and click Outer Glow. Change the opacity to 100, change the color to the Warden's heart. Make spread 4, and size 100. And lastly the range 100. This should create a glow effect around the heart. Now duplicate the heart layer again and select the one on top. Go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Set the radius all the way to 400. Now you want to click on Normal and select Soft Light. Now choose on the bottom heart layer and select the half white circle icon on the bottom and select Color Lookup. Click on this down arrow, and this down arrow. And scroll down and select Vireo 37. It should give your picture a moody look to it. Select the bottom heart layer again and create a new layer. Drop it below the heart layer and select the paintbrush tool. Click on this icon and choose the first one. Up the size and change the color to the Warden's heart and paint around it. Click Normal and select Dissolve. Drag the opacity all the way to 1%. Resize this dust particle and change the fill to 1%. Resize it again. This will give a glow particle effect around the heart. Lastly, you want to double-click on the layer of your player. Select Inner Shadow. Change the color to the Warden's heart. Change opacity to 100, blend mode to normal, distance to 1, spread to 100, and size to 0. Drag the angle to where the heart glow is coming from. Click OK and do the same with the other two. Make sure you turn off Use Global Angle. Now you can adjust the brightness and contrast of the player. Select the background layer and change up the saturation and lightness too. I also like to do auto tone, auto contrast, and auto color when I'm lazy. I think the Warden is a bit dark here, so I'm going to create a new layer above layer 1 and use the paintbrush tool and paint it. Click Normal and select Soft Light and drag the opacity down. Lastly, you want to add a vignette, so just search vignette PNG on Google and copy the image to Photopea. Drag the vignette layer to the top and resize it. Click on this chain icon so you can change the aspect ratio. Now resize it. Click normal and change it to soft light and drag the opacity down. I also think the background is a little dark, so let's up the brightness. There we go. Now click on File, Export as PNG. Name it whatever you want. Make sure it's 1920 by 1080 and click Save. And there you have it. You should be able to recreate this thumbnail on your own now. If this tutorial was helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe so I can do more tutorial for you guys. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching and have a great day.